Yeah, man. So today we've been hosted by one of the biggest brands in Uganda.
Yeah,
The one
yeah.
I named. He'll introduce himself. Me, I only know one thing. She want to drink.
Then I know.
Hey, then I know. Yeah, man. Okay, Zaga.
Wagwan, my
Tell them
brother.
Wagwan, my boy.
Yeah, man. Everybody know me, Wagwan, my bros. They call me Zagazillions. My real name's Zacari Mukisa. I'm a musician. I'm a legend.
Tell
man.
them say. Yeah, man.
A legends from Swangs
Yeah, man.
Avenue.
Swangs, all the way up to now.
Respect.
We're still out here. You don't know. Zagazillions.
Grinding.
Yeah, man. From youth till now. One of the first child stars, if not the first.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
That's a lot of confidence, my brother.
We're there. We give thanks for that.
Jan. Anyway, Saga, okay, today we wanted you to like take us through a glimpse. Okay, just give us a short detail about you. Someone out there is trying hard to like find his way through life. Maybe he may not even be doing music, but he's like trying to like define himself. What can you tell him?
Okay. What I can tell any young person out there chasing their dreams, I can tell them to do the same thing I did, because I was in that same position, and even till today I'm in that same position. So if you're out there and you have something that is burning inside of you, whether it is music or so much people these days are into the creative field. Everyone wants to sing, everyone wants to be a content creator.
Yeah.
Some people want to be footballers. You get me? But whatever it is that you want to do, I can tell you that as much as you want to do it, I hope that you also love it. I hope that you love what you do, so that you will when you love what you do, you will go out there and make sure that you do it, however long it takes. You'll educate yourself, you'll put yourself in that position to win in whatever it is you love. So my advice to people out there that are chasing their dreams: if you love what you do, you will do it. It's that simple. It's that simple.
So it's more of being intentional with what you want and like trying to like make it work out.
You have to be intentional. Thank you for that word, intentional. Purposeful.
Yes,
it's all about that. You have to mean what it is that you are doing.
These guys know. Remember, I told you guys, purpose with intention. So this is actually making it broader. He's giving us a real definition.
Yeah, you have to like mean what you're doing, and I can also advise you to educate yourself.
Yeah, man.
It's important to know like the ins and outs of what's going on. Even in music, a lot of us, we are ignorant to the ins and outs, the goings of the business. Like, we don't know. Most people are just excited to sing, to go in a studio and to sing, but they don't care about like their earnings and stuff like that. Like, musician, you're supposed to be very rich. You're supposed to be receiving royalties, publishing, ABCD, you name it, endorsements. You're just supposed to educate yourself and understand how to put yourself in position to get all of these things.
Yes,
man.
That's crazy.
Zaka, you have a lot of songs.
Yeah, man.
But my first question is, why did you choose Swangs Avenue?
Okay, first of all, big up Swangs Avenue. Big up. Enough love. What I can say, my thing with Swangs, it started when I was a child. I was young, and I really started to fall in love with music, and in particular hip hop music those days. So I started rapping, and with my friends at school, we formed a rap group. Those things.
Yeah, I remember
high
back
school
in the
rap
day.
groups. You get me? I was in a rap group. We're called Stereo Beats.
Say nice.
Stereo Beats. That's my rap group. So in high school, I'm there rapping with my boys, and I tell my dad, I'm like, yo, man, we are serious about this music thing. Like, yo, wagwan. And then he's like, okay, if you boys are serious about it, first of all, you're going to sing for me, and then after you sing for me, I'm going to take you guys to some professionals that I know.
Yeah.
And
nice.
so we did. We first rapped for my dad. Like, those days, we were singing other people's songs, not yet singing our own songs. So I remember there's that song of Chris Brown, Deuces, whoa, Deuces. That's the song. So I would rap that song is Chris Brown, Tiger, and a guy called Kevin McCall. For me, I was rapping Tiger's verse.
Yeah, man.
I was the one that
You're a tiger guy that time.
you get me. So I rapped that thing, and my dad said, "Okay, you guys, I dig the passion. Let's go to the professionals." So we finally go to these professionals, and the professionals were Swang's Avenue.
Yeah.
So he brings us there one weekend to Swang's. We meet Julius and Benon, and we just sang for them like how we sang for everybody. And what I remember like they really liked us a lot. I remember they were like, wow, okay, like
Respect.
this is really amazing. They really liked us. So they were like, yeah, let's do this. Like first we wanted to get signed and become professionals. So
Yeah,
for
man.
them they were like, yeah, let's do this. So we were very excited. Literally the day we went there, it's as if we came out with a record contract. You know? So it was a very exciting thing, you know, for an 11-year-old child.
That's crazy, man. I can imagine.
So yeah, that's basically how I got started into Swans. My dad took me there, and they liked us. Yeah.
That's crazy.
My second question, since now you're a big artist,
Yeah, man.
we've seen a number of songs that you've made. Mvandimwe, Busybody,
Yeah, man.
Basheshe, Nailo.
Nailo.
You as an artist, which one is your favorite?
Out of the songs that are released.
Yes.
Okay. I have a few favorites. I can say, like one of my baddest songs that I've ever released in my life is a song called Pombelizer with my brother Mark Mick. That song is also, to me, I personally feel like that's one of my best.
Yeah, remember Mark
Yes.
Mick?
You
Mark
know?
Mick was crazy them days,
Yeah,
Bandali.
he's still there. He's
Yeah,
still
man.
there.
Yeah, man, so nice. What
He's still
happened?
there.
We're going to have him. We're going to have
Amen,
him.
bro. Amen. So that's one of my baddest. Then there's another called SGT, Something Good Tonight. People who really love Zagazillions, they know these songs. There's another called Bethany. Those are, to me, some of my greatest works that are out there. But the more popular ones, obviously, Nailo is
Nailo, till
it is what it is. The Nailo, and there's another song, Busybody, which is very big in parts of Europe. Yeah, those are the songs. You know, people, me personally, I do a lot of music. I don't do just dance or HD guitar, HD guitar. No. We do all types of sound. But the one that people appreciate the most from Zagazillion so far is the HD guitar. You know, that's the one.
Ugandans mostly. Or
Even people outside, like for example, Nailo is very big song in Chigali, very humongous.
Even here,
Even here.
You know,
you want guys, you have to get Nailo. I have my brother, big up Trouble Top Getter. That guy likes Nailo, and he can bond with a song. He bonded with a song because of that.
you know.
Much respect, my brother. I know
Big
he's
up, my
watching
bro.
this.
Big up, my bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's how it goes.
So much more about the story, yeah. You know Zaga, yeah. So in this industry, I've my boys making big moves, yeah. They're really crazy. They're doing this and they're really putting out work. They're trying to like, yeah, you know. And I want you to like advise one person out there who's like, who wants to reach there, but he's like, you know, he has the purpose and intention, but he's like, man, he's reluctant. He's like, yes, I want this music thing. I'm trying to like record, but now putting out work. How would you like tell him, man? What's the next step?
Okay, so what I would tell somebody in that position, I think it's important, like back to the thing I said of educating yourself. You know, educate yourself so that you know that for me to have a song on these platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, you name it, you must have what they call a distributor. You have to sign up with the distributor, and there are so many. Some of them you have to pay a small fee, some are free. You just do whatever you can at that moment.
But make sure you know how to do it.
Yes, it's very simple. You go online, you put in your email, and you sign up. If you don't have any money, please use a free distributor. If you have some money, invest that. And it's not expensive. It's like $30, $40 a year. You pay it for 1 year, and you put your songs. And they will go everywhere. If you want to release music, you must be registered on a distributor. That's what I would advise you. And also, put out the music. Just
Yeah, man.
put it out. Don't sleep with it. Don't. I also have a studio there. Don't allow it to die in the studio.
To be your audience.
You know, your boys. You don't allow your boys. You send it to your boys and it dies there. Don't
3
allow.
boys, 2 boys, and they're like, man, this thing is crazy.
Yeah, then
that
it
is the
dies
end.
there. You know them
man.
ones.
Yeah, man. I dig it.
You know them ones. So that's what I would advise you. Yeah, bro.